to Spiritual Eyes, where spirit speaks and your spirit listens. As your energy aligns with this sacred space, Spirit is reaching out with a message meant to bring you clarity, guidance, and peace. As your energy aligns with the divine realm, let us open the heavens and see what message is unfolding for you today. Message. Let's talk about the ones who come into your life, pretending to be ready for love only to leave you wounded, confused, and questioning your worth. Register? They say, "I wasn't ready for a relationship." But the truth is, they were never ready to love, because they never took the time to heal. And now, instead of building, they're breaking people. Instead of growing, they're ghosting. Instead of taking responsibility, they're hiding behind trauma and excuses. But enough is enough. This message is not about bitterness, it's about truth. Because someone needs to hear this. If you're not ready to love right, then don't step into someone's life just to ruin what you're not prepared to protect. Some of you keep saying, "I wasn't ready for a relationship." The question, but if you knew you weren't ready for a relationship, why initiate one? Why did you step into someone's heart like you did? Let's tell the truth. Let's not sugarcoat the truth. It's not that you weren't ready. It's that you're emotionally immature, unhealed, running from your own reflection. If I was to go deeper, your past may explain your pain, but it does not excuse your behavior. You're not just wasting time. You're destroying destinies. You're breaking people who came to love you with real intentions. It's time to grow up. Heal. Take accountability. Because someone's heart is not your playground. And your trauma is not a license to hurt the innocent. You were born to rise, not ruin. So choose healing. Choose purpose. Before it's too late. You reach out to other or met someone and initiated for a relationship, only to tell that person months later that you weren't ready for a relationship. Others get halfway through the journey, adding kids in the equation, and suddenly realize the same. These individuals come from all walks of life, and many hide behind the excuse of past trauma, using their history as a license for destructive behavior. But here's the truth. If you're not ready, why step into a relationship and risk hurting someone who's innocent? Let's call it for what it is: emotional immaturity. These individuals are what I call jellybacks. They lack backbone, accountability, and empathy. Many were never nurtured in loving environments, never taught to feel or express true compassion. But even if they were mistreated in their past, it does not justify the pain they inflict on others in the present. I speak from experience, years of enduring abuse, betrayal, and emotional hardship. Yet I've never used my pain as a weapon against anyone. Like many others, I chose healing over hurting. These individuals had nothing to do with my past hurts. Let's stop sugarcoating the truth. That's part of the problem in today's world. Too many people coddle bad behavior and call it trauma. Yes, pain shapes us, but it should never be used as an excuse to break others or harm another. A message to those who keep jumping in and out of relationships under the illusion of love, only to leave chaos behind. You need to understand this. You are not just wasting time. You are tampering with others' destiny. Every time you play with someone's heart, you delay not only your own growth, but also the divine path of someone who came to love you with pure intentions. That is not just immaturity, it is spiritual carelessness. Life is not a playground for your unhealed wounds and BSS. If you're still bleeding from the past, stop trying to build something new until you've healed. Because what you destroy with your dysfunction may take someone else years to rebuild. You were not created to be a storm in someone's life. You were created to be a light, but that requires doing the inner work which you failed to understand. It requires accountability, honesty, and facing the very things you've tried to bury. Stop masking pain with pleasure, and stop mistaking chaos for passion. That's not love, That's trauma in disguise. Find your purpose. Seek healing. Step into emotional maturity. The world doesn't need more broken people breaking others. The world needs warriors of healing, compassion, truth, and restoration. Let God rewrite your story before you keep rewriting someone else's with pain. It's never too late to turn around and choose a better path, a higher purpose. But you must be willing to face yourself, not just others. So, to the jellybacks, the runners, the excuse makers, grow up, heal up, step up. Because destiny is not a game, and someone else's heart is not a playground for your unresolved pain. So if this speaks to you, if you know deep down you've been running, hurting others, or hiding behind your pain, this is your wake-up call. Stop the cycle. Break the pattern. Do the inner work. Because the longer you ignore your healing, the more people you'll drag down with you. You weren't made to live in emotional chaos. You were made to love, to lead, to rise, and to carry purpose, not pain. So before you enter another soul's life and disrupt their peace, take a moment and ask yourself, am I building or am I breaking? It's time to choose differently. It's time to grow spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. Because broken people can become healed warriors, but only if they stop using their wounds as weapons. God is still waiting. Purpose is still calling. But you must decide. Will you rise or keep running from the mirror? I leave you in peace and light.
Get to like because every time you leave a like, you are telling YouTube this message is good for you and they can pass it on to more people. By doing this you will help to bless thousands of people worldwide. We rise by helping each other. That's why it's important to leave your like now. And click the bell to be notified when new videos are uploaded to Spiritual Eyes subscribers, YouTube page, Google+, and Instagram so you don't miss updates on God's messages to build and lift. Come fit and calm, teach and inspire, empower and transform lives. Stay blessed. I leave you in peace and love.